Okay, so we're going to do back. I'm going to run you guys through some back workouts. It's going to be a simple, effective back day to really hit the lats, help you grow those wings and look wide. So let's get into it. So for this exercise, simple V-bar style lat pull close grip. You really want to emphasize the lats, so we're going to make sure to keep the elbows in while we're doing it. Pull down, try to keep our back straight as much as we can. Really pull with those elbows, keep the elbows in, get a good stretch on the lats. This is a good lat builder to do to start out with if you really want to target the lats. So this is what we're going to do here. All right, now one more warm-up set. I like to do 2 warm-up sets when I'm starting any exercise.
Question. When you warm up on your first 2 exercises, do you warm up on the 3rd and 4th exercise, or do you say the muscle group's already warmed up?
It's already warmed up.
Okay,
then I do my actual sets.
So after the first 2 workouts, you go straight into working?
The first exercise, yeah.
Also just after the first one?
Yeah, I do 2 warm-up sets, and then I usually will do 2 to 3 working sets.
That makes sense. Good to know.
You want to really control the negative too, so the way out.
Be explosive, and then control the negative.
So first working set here.
10 pounds. Locked in right now?
Yes. All right, so that was pretty simple. Just right there was a decent set. I made sure when my form was kind of not, as good as I wanted it to be, when my form started lacking, I made sure to end it right there. But like how I like to train, I like all my reps to be as efficient and effective as possible. So if my form is starting to break apart, it's best to just call it, you know what I mean? So at that point, I'm not really executing the exercise as well as I could. I'm pretty much just using other muscle groups to help me power through it, which
You go to your forearms, biceps.
I don't really care for. I want to target the lats in the back. So that's a way of training I like to do, and especially since my wrist injury hurt my wrist a week ago, just a mild strain. Usually in the past I would get depressed with an injury, but in fact the injury was a blessing in disguise, because I'd get injured, depressed, sad, and then I would go off diet. I'd eat a bunch of shit, kind of depression style eating, and I feel really guilty and even more like shit, and I continue it. But I've been tracking my meals this past 3 days, so even though I had a mild injury, it set me back a little bit. Me tracking my meals and paying attention to what I eat and locking in, it essentially made me lock in even more. That's a blessing in disguise. It's I'm not gonna go back to that old way of doing things I used to, that shitty feedback loop, and I'm gonna stay focused regardless if I have a mild injury or not. So it's a good thing to do. You don't want to let injuries and stuff hold you back towards achieving your goals.
Don't neglect the injury, but also don't let it.
Yeah, you want to make sure the injury heals.
100%.
But you also still want to stay on point. You don't want to make excuses for yourself.
If your training can't be on point, keep your diet on point.
Yeah, of course. Always got to have them both on point, but we're not perfect.
To the people from New York to LA. Power to the people that struggle every day. Peace to the people from New York to LA. I get paid for my guys' sensation. Peace to the people from New York to LA. Power to the people that struggle every day. Peace to the crew from New York to LA. I get paid for my guys just getting sexy. Peace to the crew from New York to LA. Power to the people that struggle every day. Peace to the crew from New York to LA. I get paid for my guys just getting sexy. Peace to the crew from New York to LA. Power to the people that struggle every day. Peace to the crew from New York to LA. And I got bombs.
There's never a time period I'm not thinking. I like to stay on my toes, try to be as focused as I can.
Who's to say I'm not focused because I planned ahead?
I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying I like to think. You don't.
I'm thinking ahead. I don't think then. So then I'm not thinking about.
I know, but I like to think all the time, regardless. Even if I plan something or not, I still like to think.
Are you going to Barcelona?
No.
That sucks.
I don't want to go to Barcelona.
You can think here then. I'm gonna think in Barcelona. You can think there.
Yeah. I have no desire to go to Barcelona.
That sucks. You gotta see the world, bro.
I know, but I still have no desire to go to Barcelona right now.
I'm stoked. I'm fucking stoked.
The only thing I'm focused on is what I see in the mirror. Myself.
A white guy?
My body. My physique. Trips. I don't care. Somebody would be like, you get a free trip to fucking Italy right now. I'd be like, I'm good. 2-week trip, $10,000 paid off. I'd be like, give it to someone else.
You can give it to me.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I could care less about that. I care more about what I can do right in this very moment to improve.
Then let's hit these 4 plates.
Yeah, you have to enjoy that.
This is what Dawson would rather be doing than being in Italy.
Yeah, losing progress and not making gains in Italy. I'd rather do this.
Fuck that.
That's all my life revolves around, is improvement. Gonna be the last set right here. Took a plate off. I noticed on my second set with the 4 plates, I wasn't really getting a great control in the negative as much. Letting it go down. I was kind of letting it go down quick. A bit of a struggle, so the reps weren't as effective as they could be. So I'm gonna lower the weight. I'm gonna really focus on controlling that eccentric part of it.
I like it.
And that, what else is new? Yeah, I've been talking about a lot, but I've been tracking my calories and my diet, and it's just been, I mentioned that earlier, but if you're not doing it and you want to drop fat or maintain or build muscle, highly suggested. It makes dieting and eating so much fucking easier. You don't stress about it, you don't feel guilty if you eat too much when in reality you're still under eating. You just think, oh, this volume of food is too much, I must be under my target. And then once I started tracking, I'm like, wow, I actually am eating sometimes 3 to 4 meals a day, sometimes even with a good amount of snacks, and I'm like, damn, I'm still a couple hundred calories under where I need to be. Another step, another weapon in my arsenal I could use to improve myself, to use my body like a machine. So if you're not doing it, you should do it.
Todo mundo copia, isso já virou uma lambança. O negócio agora é assim, ó. Copia agora que eu quero ver.
This exercise is going to be good for your rear delts, your teres muscles, a little bit of your middle trap area, upper back, wide grip row, pulling, below the rib cage. It's really going to hit that middle back, middle lower trap area.
Sai molhado dentro assim, sai molhado dentro assim, sai molhado nesse vai, 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 dentro assim, sai molhado dentro assim, sai molhado dentro assim, sai molhado nesse vai, vai, vem, vai, 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 dentro assim. Sai molhado dentro assim, sai molhado dentro assim, sai molhado nesse vai, vai, vem, vai, 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 dentro assim, sai molhado dentro assim, sai molhado dentro assim, sai molhado nesse vai, vai, vem.
Like to do on that one.
Still controlled it.
Forearm started going to shit a bit, but that's how you know you gave it your all. Once your forearm starts going to shit, it means those reps were rather effective and it's a challenging weight. Some veins coming in. I was looking at myself last night in the mirror in my room. There's decent lighting in my bed, naked. I was looking at myself and I seen some new veins coming in up here. And that's how you know the cut is going well.
Xoxota e tu fuma baseado. Fuder tua xoxota e tu fuma baseado. Fuder, 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 fuma baseado. Fuder, 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 fuma baseado. Fuder, 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 fuma baseado.
Is this on right now? Oh, you thought the video was over, huh? Fuck, no it's not. I just wanted to say, if you made it this far, wow, aren't you a real one? I really appreciate you. But there's one thing I need you to do. And that's lock the fuck in. Really. Lock in. If you don't, you're gonna stay fucking small. And, we don't want to see that. So, do me a favor. Do you a favor. And lock the fuck in. Until next time.